remember being in Vegas with my wife, and we were running through the Mirage Hotel, which doesn't exist anymore, by the way. And we were running to the limo to try to get there on time. And that song was playing. And we were trying to go to the chapel and get married our damn selves. And it's been a great 18 years. And tonight I get to share with you guys so much about my life. My son, my oldest son, he just got engaged this evening. So he was very happy. I was happy for him. I told him congratulations. It's one of those teachable moments in life. And I know that he's a great kid, right? Like, I trust him so much. And I treat my kids different, believe it or not. I do. I have 5 of them. And, you know, my oldest one, she's my rock. I can rely on her for anything. And she's great. She's phenomenal. And she is the 100% beneficiary of my brokerage firms and my life insurance. Everything. That's how much I love and trust my oldest. I trust her there. I trust her to take care of everyone and do the right things. And, oh, by the way, this is the show. I forgot to tell you. Welcome back to Marantz Rantz. Plenty of good information, a little bit of motivation, a whole lot of truth, no financial advice. Tonight is my daughter's birthday party. They're outside throwing a party for her. I'm not missing the party, I promise you. It's barely 7:30. She's 26. Congratulations, honey. But it's going to be a blast. It's going to be great. I went and got the cake today. I went and got the ice. Went and got the drinks. And wifey's actually making her favorite dinner for her. So I get the best of both worlds right now, right? So shout out to my oldest daughter. My next daughter, who's second in line, she just got engaged herself. And she posted all over Facebook. I was happy. You know, I call her. And I did what dads are supposed to do. Honey, I'm so happy for you. I know you guys are going to do great. You know, hey, boom, 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 boom. And my son calls me. I could hear it in his voice. I already knew. I knew what the phone call was before he told me. And he said, Dad, I just want to tell you, I just got engaged, you know. So 1 second, guys. I have something going on. Sorry, I have people over right now, and they were yelling, and I have to tell them, hey, you can't. It's all respect. I'm just on the show with you guys. So back to the story. He calls me, tells me, hey, Dad, I'm engaged. I'm happy for him. Instantly, hey, son, I hope you do well. Hope it works out. Work it out. Grind it out. Life's hard. You're going to be okay. Do all that conversations. I'm going to tell you parents something, okay? I don't tell you guys how to parent, and I don't tell you guys to react to things. My daughter could tell me she wants to move out. You know what I tell her? Good luck, babe. If you need anything, I'll be right here. Right? Like, go trial and error. Go crash and burn. We all did it. We've all done it. Some of us are still doing it. Like, I'm okay with people learning from experiences. And the learning of losing money on the markets is one thing. But right here with my kids, you know, I give them the best they can. And I tell you, try it, man. So who cares if it fails? Who cares if you lose friends along the way? Who cares if you know, as long as you are an upstanding citizen and you don't get arrested and you don't have anything on your record, you know, you're okay. All right, then I'm gonna roll with you. I'm gonna, you know, trial and error. So shout out to both of my kids who just got engaged in the last month. Shout out to my daughter. It's her birthday today. And then shout out to you guys because we're going to get some really good information, a little bit of motivation, a whole lot of truth, no financial advice. Welcome back to Marantz Rantz. Let's get it.
Welcome to Marantz Rantz, no advice on finance. Spin the wheel and take a chance. Get an NFT and a little education. The system got undertow, that knowledge is flotation. You wanna learn? Well, you came to right place. You pumping AMC, might get slapped in the face. Get your due diligence, know who the villain is. Don't be a sheep when the shepherd's carnivorous. So come learn, laugh, and maybe you win big. And listen up, y'all, the wheel is not rigged. Everybody get a chance in the live chat. Kyoto spin wheel, you win just like that. Retail fight back and this retail winning. Y'all just wait, man, this is just the beginning. All fellow simians, GME group singing the truth. We just chillin', infinity pool swimming. So welcome to Marantz Rantz. A lot of knowledge but no advice on finance. Don't even need pants, you can tune in naked like Kenny the Mayo Man. Internet's most hated. Don't wanna lose your money, then it's time for you to listen. If you're ignorant, invest in AMC or Superposition. The stream about ready, they told us to don't dance. I do what I want. Welcome to Marantz Rantz. 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 Welcome to Marantz Rantz.
All right, I'm up. Let's go. All right, guys, listen up. Yes, I'm very happy. Yeah, sure. Hey, Stacks, I forget that you've actually talked to my son on the phone before. Yeah, that little dude went ahead and got engaged. Shout out to him. You know, the day you talked to him, Stacks, the next day he was going for a job interview somewhere out in Junction, Colorado, or somewhere in Colorado. I don't know, Aurora or somewhere, right? He got the job. He's working per diem, he's getting overtime, he's traveling, he's making crazy money for him. It's a lot because, you know, he doesn't have kids, he doesn't have a mortgage, he doesn't even have a car payment. So this dude's got money in the bank, and then he's right there. He went and bought a ring. He was bored. Hey, I you know what? I support everything these kids do because, you know what? If you want to love like you're Jack and Diane, go do it. Just remember, things can crash and burn, but I'll still be here for you when you're up. Hey, it happened to me. I crash and burn a couple of times in life, but you know what? Rinse and repeat, babe. Right? Pick yourself up, dust yourself off, and try again. That's life. That's just it. So anyway, yeah, back to my little man. And no, let's go back to my stock. You guys see the stock today? You know, $28, $27, $29, $30. It doesn't matter. Doesn't matter what price GameStop comes in at. I was watching Carter's Corner Pocket live stream. I don't know if you guys saw it. It's an hour and 42 minutes long. And he said, I'm going to set my alarm so I'm going to get my kids from the bus stop. I don't know if those kids skipped home. I don't know how they got home. But that fool was live streaming the whole day. Shout out to Carter's Corner Pocket. He's a YouTuber, guys. Check him out. And Carter's in the chat. What's up, Carter? How you doing, man? So anyway, Carter had my mind going because I'm listening to him. It's weird how I interpret YouTubers and videos and things because I critique it from an artist standpoint and from production standpoint, and then I critique it on how do you brainstorm and how do you get your thoughts out. He triggered me. He triggered me in a way because he said, Ryan Cohen's a genius. Ryan Cohen understands the cycle. Ryan Cohen's going to go ahead and do the right thing. And the right thing is this, guys, that when GameStop has another step up, which should be in March, I know that I said on the 20th of December we're going to see volume, and we are. We're going to see price action, and we are. I just don't know if they're going to approach 30 again. They got to keep trying to pump past it. It's tough right now. Everything's leveraged, and we'll talk about the banks telling you that they're already deleveraged. And we'll talk about a lot of headlines today. But what I was doing was I was thinking about it. GameStop announces earnings, come March. You go out. They don't necessarily have to give a dividend, but just for them to announce monster earnings and what's to come, and this legacy business is profitable and the money in the bank doesn't decrease, it just keeps increasing, that's learning the markets. I posted a video in the Discord, which, by the way, is pinned to the top of the chat. If it's not pinned to the top of the chat, it will be right now. The Discord link is completely free. It always will be. Join our Discord, guys. There's 1,300 people in there, and they have a blast. And they post stuff all damn day long, but you get the info in Discord before you ever get it anywhere else. It's just there. It's like, boom, here's what's going down. So anyway, I was thinking about it. I was like, okay, so he's just going to go ahead, and he's going to pounce on them because the next run we have, when the actual 3-year, let's go ahead and show you the chart really quick, just so that we're all talking about the same language here. So here's the chart right here on GameStop, guys. $27.99 and some change. Very low volume day. 6.58 million shares. Practically nothing. Not even 2% of the entire float was traded. But I told you we're going to be in this blue box here. That's where you want to be. But the fact that the whole market's down and then we're still going green. And what I mean by this, look at this, guys. Week by week. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. 6 weeks green. And then we had 1 week that was red. I'm okay with it. We can still keep grinding all the way up. But here's what we were talking about. We're talking about this chart here. This chart, rinse and repeat. You see this movement here when we go to the weekly. It practically looks the same. As in ran up, ran sideways, ran up, ran sideways. So when you see something like this, every time it runs up, if Ryan Cohen offers shares and does a share offering, that means we're going to bank money, period. So I'm going to get excited about it. You guys are going to get excited about it. And he's just going to keep pouncing on them. And I'm telling you guys, eventually, what did they say? This stock's going to $50? They said it's going to 50 and then 100. Those are the two next stops for GameStop, and there's no doubt about it. And that's on, you know, when they say analysts, no one's willing to put their name behind it yet, but they're saying it in interviews. And they're saying it on Fox. And then someone comes out and says, why do we believe them now when they've been lying this whole time? Let me tell you something. They haven't been lying. They haven't been lying. They haven't been talking. When was the last time you heard about GameStop on any news organization, news network? You don't hear about it. It's the Bruno Stockholm Mall. You're not allowed to talk about it. That's the truth about GameStop. But I have some other news I want to give out to you tonight. Some parallels to the market and why I put out this is the biggest bubble I've ever seen. It without a doubt is a bubble, okay? And some of these things give it away, and I've been paying attention to things, but let's go ahead and look at it really quick. I'm going to go to, oh God, I have so much open, guys, so excuse me. I probably have 50 windows open, but let's go ahead and look. First, we love the stock price. I don't care. Boom. Let's go here. All right, guys, so here is our homework for the night. And I'm in here for a couple of reasons. I want to show you some things. I've been studying, and not in great depth and detail. I'm studying something else. I'm studying personnel. This is the NVIDIA trade, okay? NVIDIA is the number 2 company in the world at $3.5 trillion with the market cap. It's been pumped right in front of you. And the whole market is tied to NVIDIA. And why? Because every company, whether it be AWS, which is going to be Amazon Web Services, whether it be Google in the cloud, whether it be Meta or Microsoft or Google, right? Or is that, I already did that one. I don't know. The same thing. Well, it doesn't matter. All of them. The Mag 7, 6 of those companies are invested into one company. And Apple's doing it. Everybody's invested into NVIDIA. Now, I know NVIDIA is this thing that people think is so darling and so great. But for me personally, I've never seen so many people run from the fire. The world's telling you to buy in. The world's telling you you need exposure. The world's telling you need risk. And it's a risk-on market. You need to go ahead and buy these blue chips, these Mag 7, and they're going to run. A couple of things that are true about the next market coming. The Fed's going to lower rates next week. It's already booked. It's already talked about. It's already dialed in. Everyone's going to lower rates. Why? Inflation came in and it was down. But I don't think it's down. Me personally. Okay? I know there's a couple of marketing tricks that happen out here for Black Friday, for Cyber Monday. They have these things where they roll back inflation on pricing. But amongst other things, the way that we actually judge it and market it, you're looking at losses at the door. So people are losing margin, right? Companies are losing margin. And I know this because they announce their earnings and then they go ahead and say, you know what, we need to go ahead and recalibrate for 2025. That's what's been happening. Macy's just did it. But hey, let's not use Macy's as the barometer. I mean, we can use Kohl's. We can look at Five and Below. I can go on and on about retail, but here's my point. When inflation goes up, because it's going to go up, they're going to have to either halt rates again and or increase them. But when inflation goes up, so do evals. So valuations go up of companies because people are willing to hold equities as those propped up balance sheets come out. I mean, guys, we're talking about inflationary dollars. Did you see 2021? I saw it with my own eyes. 2021 was propped up, boom, fat. And everybody's saying, we made this much money. I mean, hell, even GameStop made crazy money. $6 billion top line revenue. But here's the true correction. Right now, you're going to see equities, stocks, and not the Mag 7. This is what I've been telling you. You're going to see the big caps going to go ahead and close that gap to the Mag 7. That's what I think is going to happen in 2025. And when it does happen, you're going to remember it because a little company called GameStop is going to move from the mid-cap 400. They're going to move into the S&P 500. It might take you a year, but it won't take much longer. Yeah, me personally, it won't take much longer. They have too much cash. They have too many catalysts for profits, and you are all diamond-handed. You guys know where it's coming from. You know where you're headed. So I think Ryan can do this. A couple of ways you can do it, but we'll see how it all plays out. Here's the website, by the way. 12 deals of summer are here. 12-day deals. I think there's only 11 days left now, but I saw the 12-day deals. Did they change yet? I don't know. These look pretty good. Save $40, save $30, some Pokemon, some cards. You guys know that we were looking at cards yesterday. They were selling $600 boxes, booster boxes, and it was sold out. I was looking at the graded cards, 3,200 cards available to you. All new ones right now. It was like a Pikachu, some original ones. See, $19.99 right here. $19.99 original card for $47. So PSA 8. Those 99 cards are worth so much, but for me personally, like, you know, this full art Pikachu, things like that, I guess I'm going to get more into Pokemon coming up because I want to buy something that I like, and I don't like sports right now. I'm tired of sports. I just can't stand the Dallas Cowboys and Micah Parsons crying. I just couldn't take it anymore. Right here, $28.80 right here in the after hours on GameStop. Looking healthy for me. I love it. It's my investment, and I'm up way high. Let me do something really quick for you guys. We go here. I want to do. You know what I'm gonna do? I'm gonna make a video coming up and it's not for YouTube. So you YouTubers out there that watch me, you guys won't be able to see me. But you guys, for those of you that want to watch it, it's gonna be on TikTok and Twitter. It's a video I'm gonna make about what I'm about to show you right now. I mean, I basically can do the video here, but here we go. So, you know, everyone's out there always telling you about how much money they make. Let's just put this very plain as day. On the 1 year here for investing for me and my portfolio, I've beaten the S&P. The S&P is the index that people trade off of, that the day traders are trying to beat, and they came in at 32% for the year. Me personally, I'm at 87% on my money this year. If you can look at the chart, it's right there in front of you. I went from $3,000, $6,000. I'm all the way up to almost $30,000. I've tripled, quadrupled my money, whatever it may be, throughout this year in my brokerage account. So if you guys don't believe it, if it doesn't look true to you, if you think I'm lying to you, go look at this chart right now. I'm showing it to you. You are losing if you're buying anything else and you're not paying attention to what we're doing on this channel. I do not sell you the info. I do not charge you for the info. I don't hold any of these secrets. I give you it all for free. It's very simple. Follow Ryan Cohen. Buy some shares of GameStop and shut up. That's it. Don't bitch. Don't moan. Don't tell me what you would sell at, where you need it to go. Just sit back, buy it every day, feel good about it, and find something better to do with your time if you're going to complain. Because a lot of us that are making tons of money for free, 87%, hedge funds dream about those numbers. They can't get it. We're our own damn hedge fund, guys. You're GameStop investors. Believe it. You're winning in life. And you're winning on this investment. Right now, here you go on the calendar. This economic calendar here. And we are looking at December. Right now, the 10th came out. Short interest came out. So nothing until the 18th. When the 18th comes out, you will know that's going to be the decision day for Fed cuts, the rate cut, and it's going to happen. And then the 20th, 2 days later, you're going to see a monster move from GameStop. Might even happen on the 19th through the 20th, but I'm looking for monster moves for GameStop past $30, all the way up to $34 and some change. That's what I'm looking for. Those are massive moves, okay? So let's talk. We don't need that one. Okay. CoreWeave. Guys, I want to talk about this. I want to take it off the screen for a minute and come back to you. NVIDIA. Let's talk about NVIDIA, okay? NVIDIA is an AI chips manufacturing computer, whatever. They don't manufacture chips, but they have the GPUs. They actually have the technology within them. And they are partnered up for the infrastructure of AI, okay? Just flat out. Do I know it? Do I care about it that much? No, I don't care. I don't know the nomenclature of every chip and blah, blah, blah. No, I don't care. All right? What I'm telling you is this. You have a company that's being inflated, and I know there was a guy on YouTube and Twitter. His name is Nobody Special Finance, and he said, "Hey, they're round tripping." They are. They're round tripping, but it's not just them. It's everybody. Everybody is pumping money into other companies that are in turn pumping money into NVIDIA, and they're round tripping. Additionally, you ask yourself why no one's been prosecuted, why no one's been taken to the cleaners for this, and I know why. But I'm going to show you how we connect these dots and just how important it is. So NVIDIA has a company called CoreWeave. CoreWeave is a privately owned company. CoreWeave has allegedly raised billions of dollars. Now, the billions of dollars that have come in, they now have an evaluation of the valuation of their company is $23 billion, I believe. Privately owned company. CoreWeave used to be a cryptocurrency company that farmed Ethereum. Magically, they sold at the top, and then they just started renting out their computers, their GPUs, and everything. And you know what? So, to give you an example, I found this interview, and I'm going to play a clip for you so you guys can hear it. This is the CEO, not CEO. This is one of the founders. He's called the CTO, right? Let me see if this is that's not him. The CTO did an interview from 2020. I found that interview. I found another interview from 2021. This is going to be December of 2021. His name is Brennan Maccabee. He is the CSO. And I don't even know what the hell a CSO is for him. CSO. I don't know what that means. Chief Structuring Officer. I don't know. Chief. I don't know. Something officer. But listen to what he says right here. Watch this. Let it play.
House that we started in to run specifically crypto mining. Today we're located in tier 4 data centers across the U.S. to serve our clients. So it's been quite a run of it.
So tell me about the nature of your fleet and the scale there. I mean, is it fair to say that you're one of the larger buyers of GPUs in North America?
Yeah, so we have a great partnership with NVIDIA. We are their only elite cloud service provider. That kind of puts us one tier below where AWS, GCP, and Azure sits. And as far as we understand from NVIDIA, we are about their 4th largest buyer of enterprise grade GPUs from them. So we're fully focused on that.
So there you go. CoreWeave is their 4th largest customer, right behind AWS and Google. So literally behind Amazon and Google, CoreWeave is there. Now, CoreWeave is just I would tell you, a figment of your imagination. It's a company that was formed by crypto bros, stock traders, not engineers. Not infrastructure engineers, not AI engineers, none of that crap. None of that. That's not how it was formed. It was formed from seed money, $50 million. What did I have? I had notes somewhere. I wrote something down. What did it say? $50 million in 2021 from Magnetar Capital. We'll talk about Magnetar in a little bit. But this is what drew me to it. CoreWeave is hiring the best of the best, right? I'm telling you, they have the best information IT officers. They're hiring everybody from Dell, Google, Amazon, you name it, they're hiring them. And I go, wow, look at these board of directors. It's like the damn dream team. How did they do it? They got all the money. But then I looked at this hire and I said, wait a minute, Michelle O'Rourke, Chief People Officer at CoreWeave. Right here. Chief People Officer at CoreWeave, and I started looking around and I said, it has to make sense to me, guys. You can't make it make sense if it doesn't. And look at what they say to you. They tell you she has, right here, is a new Chief People Officer currently serving as CoreWeave's Senior Director of HR, right, of Human Resources. But when I read about it, it says after 3 incredible and transformative years at CoreWeave, she's been elevated to the top spot, right? And I'm just like, what the hell is going on? So I went and looked her up. Guys, by the way, this was announced last month, okay? So I will go and look her up. Michelle O'Rourke. And do you know what she used to do, guys? She used to be a group fitness instructor at Lifetime Inc., and then the large group training manager at that same place. She used to work for a gym. This is CoreWeave. $1 billion business. CoreWeave. Billions and billions. Now, I went and looked at this. Vast Data. Vast Data is a privately owned company that invests money into CoreWeave. Vast Data has their funding from Fidelity, Tiger Global Management, and I'm just like, wait a minute. So we know Tiger Global. If you don't know the Tiger Cubs, you will soon. But then they also have Fidelity. And I said, okay. And it tells you right here, look at this. Vast Insight Engine with NVIDIA, a real-time RAG whatever solution. So they partnered up and they do business with NVIDIA. All right, Vast Data, I got you. So we'll go ahead and close that out, and we'll look right here. CoreWeave. We are excited to share CoreWeave has secured $1.1 billion in Series C funding led by Cotu, Magnetar, Alameter, Fidelity Investments. There's Fidelity again. And you see what else they do. But then when I went ahead and started reading, hey, CoreWeave, you got it? I started reading the comments and it says, Vast Data partners with NVIDIA. Congratulations to our partner CoreWeave on this incredible funding announcement today. So Vast Data is partnered up with NVIDIA and they're also in CoreWeave. Oh, cool. Okay, I was making sure. That's what it is, right? We're all just going to do it. Congratulations via Vast Data. Got it. It's okay, Vast Data. You're easy. You're small pickings. You're slim pickings. How about that Cote Management guy? Cote Management. I don't know how to say it, guys. I don't care. They're the funding seed money of CoreWeave. Seed money of CoreWeave, guys. CoreWeave is the 4th largest customer of NVIDIA. These guys giving the money so that CoreWeave can buy the chips. These guys are Tiger Management. These guys are Cubs. They're Tiger Cubs because they're founded by LaFont. They're actually founded by Felipe LaFont. How much is he worth? $6.5 billion? Why is he worth so much? Oh, because he was originally a Tiger Cub. He's a so-called Tiger Cub. You know who says a Tiger Cub, guys? Anybody know who else is part of the Tiger crew? Martin Scarelli, ain't you part of that crew? Hey, you know what's crazy about Martin Scarelli? He comes out and he defends CoreWeave and says they're a real company. This guy right here gives money to CoreWeave. But do you know what this guy does? Billionaire sold 78% of his stake in NVIDIA. Made 300x his money. Billionaire Philip LaFont sold 72%. Look at the dates. September 30th. 4 days ago, he just sold 78%. October 31st, billionaire dumping shares of NVIDIA. Then you read right here, today. Right here. Hedge fund trimmed its stake in NVIDIA last quarter, swapped it for other things, right? He's raising money. So as you go through, 1 second, guys. Yeah, these guys are crazy, bros. These guys are crazy. These guys are going to start the party while I'm live streaming. They're literally going to connect the speaker. My DJ equipment, my speakers. Oh, no, I won't be able to concentrate. I got so much going on. They just don't care about me. My daughter's birthday don't stop without, oh, my God. Okay, anyway. This guy sold all of his shares, guys. The seed money. Read it. Billionaire Felipe LaFont sold 78% of his stock. It's right there. And so you ask yourself, what the hell are they doing? He's the seed money for CoreWeave. They pumped it. They pumped it themselves. Here's CoreWeave. Raised $7.5 billion in debt, right? $7.5 billion. Remember all these deals. When they did it, they got money from Blackstone, Carlyle Group, and BlackRock. You see Blackstone? You know Magnetar gave them the first $50 million in 2021. Magnetar is still giving them money today, CoreWeave. BlackRock and Magnetar are the same company. I don't think not BlackRock, Blackstone and Magnetar are the same company, but I'll save that another day. Here you go, guys. Remember we talked about NVIDIA owning these companies here, SoundHound, Severe Robotics, NanoX Imaging, ARM Holdings, and Applied Digital. I told you NVIDIA's invested into ARM Holdings. ARM Holdings is invested into Applied Digital Corp, and vice versa. They're all invested into each other, and I showed it to you the other day. Then I found out the truth about NanoX Imaging. They really don't own NanoX Imaging. But you know what's crazy? Because NanoX Imaging gave them free shares via a merger and some stuff that they did back in the day, like 5 years ago, meaning they never intended to buy them in the first place. But you guys remember these guys? The Ontario Pension Plan Trust Fund? The OPPTF? You guys don't remember these guys? The guys who short GameStop? What do you think they own? They own ARM? No way they own ARM. But you know what's the crazy part about them owning ARM? I was reading in here, and it told me something. It said right here, Mizuho, I don't know how to say this, Securities. It's a Japanese company. It says has a position in ARM. And I said, wait a minute. They have a position in ARM? I had to go look them up. So I go look at them, the financial group, and they're from Japan, and it tells you here that they literally, I think it's this page right here. Am I right? CoreWeave? Yeah. Here we go. Watch this. Type in their name. Yeah, it's right here. They're the seed money for CoreWeave. They got financed from Goldman Sachs, JP Morgan, Morgan Stanley, led financing for CoreWeave, announced Friday, with participation from Barclays Citi, Deutsche Bank, Jefferies, and Mizuho. So let me get this. The seed money for CoreWeave is right there. From that place, Mizuho, whatever, Mizuho. I don't even know how to say the name. Sorry, Kyoto. But guess what? Who's NVIDIA new top pick is? NVIDIA new top pick at Mizuho. You think? This is seed money of CoreWeave right here. This bank who's giving out advice and telling you what's the number one stock in the world is invested in the company that's pumping into it, NVIDIA. Okay. Maybe you guys can't keep track of it. Maybe you guys aren't visualizing it, what I'm saying to you. It's okay. I'm gonna draw it back to you. That same company is in ARM. That same company is in CoreWeave. And they're promoting NVIDIA as being the number one company in the world. You know why? Or maybe you don't, or maybe you should. Investment Management Corp of Ontario. I'm just showing you guys who they are. They own some things. So these guys, top increases for the quarter. NVIDIA Corporation, right here. Okay? They own NVIDIA. NVIDIA at $261 million. Almost their largest position in the whole damn thing. Okay? Over 2 million shares of NVIDIA. And this is Ontario. Okay? Now listen to me, guys. This is Ontario. Ontario, read the names. You got to read the name. Investment Management Corp of Ontario. Okay? Investment Management Corp of Ontario, IMCO. Invest $150 million into, go ahead, say it with me one time. CoreWeave. Let me get this right. The seed money for CoreWeave, actually, their largest position in the world is NVIDIA shares. What? Huh. So we're just going to pump our investment by buying CoreWeave. That's how we pump NVIDIA's investment. Don't worry. It's all here in writing, guys. I just showed it to you. I'll go slower. Let's go slower. Let's go to the next guys here. I was looking at all these guys, and then you see it here. Nat Friedman and Daniel Gross, by the way, that's Gross. Those dudes, I've read about them before. They're a bunch of smart-ass dudes. But Fidelity Management Research Company leads the way with $642 million. Didn't you see who was invested? Did you see it? Was it over here? Oh, man, did I close it? I didn't mean to close it. It was the number one investment of the original. Never mind, man. Anyways, the same thing, Fidelity Management. Rewind the video. It's there. But as we go down, don't worry, I'll get back to it. Right here. August. CoreWeave announced that it secured $2.3 billion from Magnetar Capital. Magnetar Capital and Blackstone. As if they're two different people. They're the same person. I'll show you. And Cote, right? Boom. BlackRock and PIMCO and Carlyle Group. What do you know? Then, in April, before that, $221 million from Magnetar again. Don't worry, we'll show you who they are. I got you. So, the party has started, guys. It's loud as hell out there. Oh, my God. What am I going to do? So, yeah, NVIDIA's nano stake is not from biotech deal, not direct buy. They did not buy it in. They backed into it via a merger and a SPAC and some other nonsense. Okay, we know that part. I already talked about that. All right, I already said the video. Okay, we did that. Where's this? Okay. Right. Oh, look at this. Alameda, right? So Alameda Capital, seed money for CoreWeave. Alameda Capital, seed money for CoreWeave. Okay? Tells you right here. In late 2022, the firm acquired NVIDIA shares, despite pundits predicting a stock market crash. You can only imagine how much money they made. Alameda Capital invested money into NVIDIA, and they were the seed money for CoreWeave. I'm just letting you know. I'm just pointing out the obvious here. Magnetar Capital, how you guys doing? Magnetar Capital's here, guys. You guys know they have a history of bullshit. They really do. Their actual founder is Alec Litowitz. Alec is from Citadel, the same Citadel Securities with your boy King Griffin. As you go through, you're going to find out these guys are the ones who did the CDO deals, and they manipulated the housing crisis, and they made it worse. They escalated everything, yes. And go read it. There's so many people talking about it. But here's what I wanted you to see. New York City-based Blackstone Group, hedge fund unit, Blackstone Alternative Asset Management, through its strategic capital holding hedge funds, bought a minority stake in Magnetar. Yes, financials of the deal were not disclosed. Magnetar said the deal would help it expand. The management remained in place following the deal. Blackstone bought Magnetar. I told you. But I'm just a dude with a mic and a camera. Let's talk about this. Let's talk about these deals being done. Whenever a deal's being done on private equity side, whether there's funding money in there and there's $2.3 billion, you have to have a lawyer. The lawyers in this case are Milbank. Milbank advises lenders in innovative $2.3 billion structured GPU cloud financing. And in that case was CoreWeave. Okay? And this is Milbank. Milbank's the lawyers. CoreWeave was in the case. I'm just showing you who did the deal. The next deal, Milbank advisors lenders in the CoreWeave case, $7.5 billion. Do you want to know why the SEC is not looking at NVIDIA and CoreWeave and the connection of round tripping? Do you guys know why they're not looking? Because look who the lawyers are. When you figure out who the lawyers are, then you'll follow the money. Because as I go through to the people that actually work there, and I'm looking at all these people, you're looking for a certain person that actually is employed by this company. And I don't see him here. But I found him. Is this one of them? No, it's not him either. This might be him. Oh, here it is. SEC Division of Enforcement. The SEC Division of Enforcement. Grubidir Jura, I don't even know how to say his name, joins Milbank Litigation and Arbitration Group. So, to draw it back to you guys, so you guys understand, this is him right here. This is your boy. He was the former SEC Enforcement Director. Do you want to know why? In 2021 to 2024, do you want to know why CoreWeave is never going to get brought to trial or someone's going to look into it or any of that nonsense? These dudes just hired a hired gun. You guys remember that I tell you that, Apollo hired Jay Clayton right after he left the SEC and he was the head. You had so many people get hired over there at Drexel Burnham Lambert in 78 and in 89 when they were getting investigated. They literally hired the head of the SEC. These guys are hiring the enforcement officer to cover the tracks, to protect them. I'm letting you know now, Milbank, the lawyers, whatever they're doing, why? Why are they the only ones facilitating these trades via CoreWeave and anyone investing? And yet they had the resource to hire the next best hired gun. SEC's never going to prosecute, guys. They're never going to prosecute these guys for round tripping, for any of this. But I've shown you clear. I don't even know how many companies there was. At least 5 or 6 or 7 that bought into CoreWeave, all while pumping NVIDIA stock. All while buying NVIDIA. Selling off the stock, but yet they're pumping CoreWeave. And they pump it because CoreWeave is the 4th largest supplier behind the Mag 7. Not only do you have the Mag 7, but you can manipulate privately traded companies. Can't you? And you're doing it via some shares. All right, guys. I try to help you guys. I hope you guys follow the water. Hope you guys drink it. It's the truth. Enjoy it, guys. That is Connect the Dots, part 70, 80, part 80. It's going to get worse for people. CoreWeave is a setup. CoreWeave has nobody other than hired guns. That's what they just did, and they just hired them this year. They weren't there before. These guys were pumping seed money into that company to pump money into their investments. This is a play beyond plays. This will ruin everything. But what do I know? What do I know? I just get lucky sometimes. All right, guys, enjoy the night. I got to go party with the crew. GameStop, can't stop, won't stop, GameStop. I have plenty to talk about later, millionaires. But that took a lot of homework to follow all the dots there. Let's see. I got to follow billionaires who are selling shares. I got to follow Japanese companies that are pumping NVIDIA and saying it's great, yet while they're the seed money for CoreWeave, everybody's invested with CoreWeave. And CoreWeave's invested with NVIDIA. And then don't ever let me leave out ARM Holdings, because they're also pumped too. I'll be back. GameStop, can't stop, won't stop, GameStop. I hope you guys watch it again and spread the word. Maybe somebody will figure it out. Maybe somebody will see something and hear something. But like I said, there's a lot of great people out there that can do this research them damn selves. I can't be the only one. Peace.